I was just swamped. I didn't get a chance to do anything. But today, here I am because I have this, the cutest thing ever. I was looking at advent calendars because like the holiday season is especially nostalgic for me because like family, that's when people spend time with their families, and like families do activities together and stuff like that. And like having lost my mom and everything, and actually she died like on actual Christmas. So yeah, this time of year is always like, the last gift she ever got me was a glossy box advent calendar. And so I was looking around at advent calendars, just like feeling nostalgic and wanting to get something nostalgic. You know, glossy box is pulled out of the US, so I can't get that. But I found this adorable Benefit. It's on HSN. Okay, I just took a pause to look up the price for you. It's available on HSN for $164, and it does come with free shipping. Also, if you're not familiar with HSN, they have like the FlexPay, that FlexPay where you can break it up into a few different payments, similar to how QVC does. I'm still paying on this girl, but I thought this was such a cute idea because like there's so many advent calendars. There's like 10 different ones I really want to get. But I just had to go ahead and make this one my priority in case I can only end up getting one, because this is so different. Like all of the advent calendars, like most of them are going to be like a cardboard box with little drawers that pull out, and then you get a little, you know, gift for the day. And it's super cute. I love it. But there's going to be several calendars like that. I have not ever seen one that's like this. It is the gorgeous Grocer 24 Days of Beauty Treats. Thank you for shopping at the Benamart. There's the side. And then it has like the items listed and I think the ingredients underneath or something. But I just thought this was such a cute idea because it's like a little toy. Like we're all just like little kids, really, like just with our cute little, I mean, the packaging of a piece of makeup is just as important as whatever's inside, right? Like the presentation, because we're all just like, ooh, we love the cutesy, beautiful things. Like it's such a cute little, like a cute little basket for your makeup. Or like, I just love the idea of like the play pretend, oh, I'm going to the grocery store, pick up some groceries. And it's like cute little bubbles of makeup, you know? I just love it. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut this open. And let's go ahead and get into what the items are. The items are itemized out and listed on the HSN website. I did give it a quick glance over when I was purchasing it. But that was like a week or two ago, so I don't really remember what all they were now. So I'm going to be kind of rediscovering it, okay? So after I take the cardboard covering off, here is our 24 days of adorable supermarket beauty. But actually it's delicious quality, super cute and catchy Benefit, right? I have this like weird shirt on today. It's like, it has no back to it. I just put on a regular bra because I'm like, whatever, nobody's gonna see the back, but I just showed you the back. But it's like, I feel like this part tries to like slide a little bit or something. I don't know, it's weird, but I love the pattern, you know? It's really cute. So this is day one, and it looks like a cute little popsicle. Let's see what's inside. We have the Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil. I do remember seeing this. I have the Precisely My Brow. It is the one and only brow product that I have ever sworn by. It's amazing. I highly recommend it. This is not in my color though. I think this is in like a shade of brown, and I have to use the lightest color because that's just how my facial features are. So that one in particular is not going to be for me, but I think for most people would be able to wear the brown, or at least a large number of people would be. It would be really cool if they had like, where there's for certain things like this that you would want a customized shade, like your own shade. Like I would want the blonde instead of the typical brown in it. If you could put like light, medium, dark, just select light, medium, or dark on it, that would be really cool. But here's day 2. We have the Professional Good Cleanup, and it is a pore purifying foaming cleanser. I've never seen this product from them before. I've never tried it. And it's a cleanser, you know, everybody can use that for sure. Yeah, it's like a cool metal bottle. That is great. Definitely happy for that. And we have day 3. It's like a little bottle of Tabasco sauce or something. Isn't that so cute? And we have the Professional Pore Primer. I actually have 1 tube of this left, like probably half a tube or something. This stuff is great. I definitely use it. And now I'll have a backup for when that one runs out. Yay! Okay, day 4. Ooh, it's a little small one. It'll be like a little pot of gloss or something. Let's see. It is Benefit Willa. I've seen this color, but I have not ever tried it out. Isn't that so pretty though, with the cherry blossom tree and the sailboat and everything? I love that. How do you open it? Oh, it's taped shut. No wonder it wouldn't open. Tiny little piece of tape I didn't see. Here it is. It's just a pink, but it's not a pink. It's kind of a taupey pink. I feel like that would be flattering for many. Then we have 5 as like crackers or something, or is it cheese? I'm not sure. These are so cute. I love this idea. And it is this mascara? Plush Tint. Red Velvet. Is this a Benetint color? Yeah, I think that is a Benetint right there. But it's just in red velvet instead of the original Benetint color. Which is awesome because the only ones I've ever tried before is the original Benetint and the Flora Tint. So now I have a new shade to try, which those are just like, to me, cult classic, go-to, must-have in your makeup bag colors. Both of them are. So I expect that I'm gonna love this, and then after I finish this small little thing, I'm probably gonna have to buy it because I'm probably gonna fall in love with the color. And then we have this like another adorable little bottle. Oh, look at the tomato. Oh, I love that. I'm gonna have to save this one. I wish it was a 7 instead of a 6. I like 7. Is anybody else funny about numbers like that? Was like, no, not the 6. But yeah, tomato is so cute. This is Gimme Brow. I've never tried Gimme Brow. Again, this is going to be in like a brown shade, and I have to use blonde shade, so this wouldn't work for me. But it's just like a little brow mascara. I may have tried that out or something similar a long time ago, actually. I have used big brow mascaras in the past, But I prefer the Precisely My Brow because I feel like you have a lot more precision and control that way. That if you need to kind of shape your brows a little bit because they're like a little bit off from each other or something, like it's easier to do with the pencil than with the, you know, but these are good products, but they're just not going to be for me because of the shade. See, there goes my shirt. What day were we on? Was that 7? Here's 8. It's like a little soda can. Oh, cherry cola. Like that Lana Del Rey song, you know? Cola. I love that song. I love the part where she's like, if you listen to the right version, maybe I could just play a few seconds of this. Here it is. I play not marches for accepted victors only. I play marches for conquered and slain persons. Have you ever heard that it was good to gain the day? I also say it's good to fall. Battles are lost in the same spirit in which they are won. I really like that a lot. Here we have Benefit Fan Fest. And I'm wondering if this, I mean, this obviously looks to be a mini mascara, but I've never heard of Fan Fest before, so I'm wondering if it might be like a newer mascara that they offer that I haven't seen yet. So I always love to try new mascaras because I don't have like a set favorite must-have mascara really. I just keep searching. So here we are on day 9. And we have another powder, and this one is called Terra. Let me get the little piece of tape here. And it has a beautiful desert landscape. It's so cool. And I'm thinking it's going to be like a terracotta type of shade, right? It looks to be a little bit of shimmer, and it is like a terracotta, you know, shimmery bronzer. That's what I'm thinking. I didn't wear any makeup today because I was like gonna try out all this stuff, but I haven't done it yet. Maybe we'll try on a few things at the end of the video, okay? But I just want to like, I'm just excited. I want to look at everything. So we have number 10, it's a cute little honey bear. That's what I call my girls, my Pomeranians. This is my little honey bears. My little honey bears. Hey, honey bear. This is the original Benetint. I can never have too much of this because I love this stuff. Gotta have it. If you don't have it, you gotta have this. Whether you get this Advent or not, just get you some Benetint. Get you some Floratint. That's my favorite one, is the Floratint. 11. And a little cute little milk carton. That's so nice. Oh, this dropped down. I never opened 7, turns out. I'm gonna do that next. Okay. This is Fluff Up Brow Wax. I'm not sure if this has color in it or if it's just clear, so I'll keep this and try it out. Here's 7. It's like a cute little can. And we have the Professional Deep Retreat Pore Clearing Clay Mask. I've never tried a mask from Benefit before, so very cool. Love that. Let's go with, I think we were on 12. And we have another cute little powder. And this one is, ooh, I've never seen this before. They're sending some cute ones. They must have so many of these out by now. It's like different ones you can choose from. It's called Starla. It's like Saturn. Let's see what color they've got in here for us. Okay, this is like the terracotta kind of, but it's even darker. I like the pretty blue they put in it. That's awesome. And for the record, I have lost another pound and I'm now down 16 pounds, 16 down. And let's see, how many do I have left to go? 12 left to go until I reach my first school. I'm so excited. This is number 13. It's a cute little can of beets. So beets are very red, make me think maybe it's like a lippy. This is Benefit. I think, again, this is, I think, a Benetint type thing, but it's like one of the different shades, not the original Benetint. This one is called Honeymooner. Ooh. Let's take a look. I definitely want to swatch these lip colors and these cheek colors at the end so we could look at the colors and see how it looks. We're gonna be really exciting. Then we have some strawberry milk for 14. And what's this, mascara? This is 24-hour brow setter. I'm like getting brow fatigue here. That's like 4 brow products we've gotten, and I'm probably not going to be able to use any of it because the only thing I can use that I found, like, I'll try this out, brow setting, but the only thing I found that's actually is useful for me that I like is precisely my brow. But we'll see. I'll give it a try, and if not, then I'll just have to take the loss of like getting a few duds in the bunch with this adorable, fantastic, unique little idea. Number 15, we have like some it's chopsticks, duh. Oh, and like some pasta on the fork. Then we have the Professional. This is tight and toned, pore refining AHA and PHA toning foam. Oh, so it's like a toner, but it's in the form of a foam. Apply 1 to 2 pumps to clean face and neck with hands. Use daily, AM and PM. That is unique. I have not seen a product like this before. Something new for sure. Very cute. Love to try that out. AHA and PHA. I'm not familiar with that. I know alpha hydroxy acids. I know beta hydroxy acids. I'm not familiar with what PHA is, but I'll have to take a look at that and see what that is. There's number 16, and it is like a little cup of raspberries, I guess. Oh, that's cutie. Maybe we'll get some more Benetint, right? I want like every shade of the Benetint. It's so good. So here we have They're Real, a mascara. Perfect. I like to have a mascara. Then we have 17 is like a little can of like, did your dad, like when I was a kid, my dad used to always eat those cans of kippered herring. There it is. There's the little kippered herrings. Ah! Oh, that's so cute. I found these adorable candles. I can't remember where I got them from. That it was like a flat can like that where you like pull the tab, just like the kippered herring. And it had like fish in it, but it was like wax, and it was a candle. It was the cutest thing ever. So I got that and like all of this other cute like little fishy theme stuff like a few months ago, and I made it into little like fish themed gift baskets for my brother and my dad. Because I just thought it was so cute. I loved that trend that was going around for a while where it was just like cute little fishy stuff. I guess it's still around. I've seen it a little bit here and there. This is called Guilty Pleasure. So we'll definitely have to do a swatch of this. Another yummy, yummy lip shade. I expect that all of their lip shades are probably going to be phenomenal. And then, yeah, I'm probably going to have to go get them all. Now we have 18, and it's kind of like bottle vitamin or something. Oh no, it's peanuts. And we have the Professional Stupor Setter. I have a couple things on my mind that I want to be sure to say at the end, so in case I forget, note to self. Loss and instincts. Okay, I'll say that. 19 is a popsicle, and inside we have, is this eyeliner? Oh, roller liner eyeliner. I have had the roller mascara before. I never have seen the eyeliner. So that would be really nice because I haven't been doing eyeliner very much as far as like the top. Let's see if this is a marker. I think it is. Yes, it is a marker. Here's what the tip of it looks like. I haven't done the top lines in forever. I have used like pencil liner and then just lined the waterline on the bottom. But I haven't done a top liner in the longest. And it's really hard to find the perfect applicator tip to get the perfect line and the perfect amount of like inkiness to where it draws on black, really black, and you don't have to keep going over it and having it separate and stuff like that. So I'll be very curious to find out, did they do it right? If you want to know who does do it right, I have gotten good ones from NYX before, if they still make those same ones I had before in the past, and then Ico. Those are the only ones I've been able to find that do it right. Let's look at number 20. Cute little can. A little fishy can. Little can of tuna. Tuna can. Maybe it's another powder. And we have the classic Benefit Hoola bronzer. Very nice. Can't go wrong with them classic. This is a bronzer, but it is matte, very matte, so that makes it different than the other ones we already looked at, which is great. Then we have number 21, which seems to be like a granola bar or like a protein bar or something. Cute. And we have another lip. This one is in the shade Heat Wave. So we have 5 lips now, 4 of ones that I've never tried and 1 of the classic Benetint. And we're down to 22, 23, and 24. That's all we've got left to go. We're down to the last few. And I'm just hoping like with these last few here that they really made it super special ones, you know? So let's take a look at those. We have number 22 is a chocolate bar. And we have another mascara, which is the Roller Lash. I have had this one before, but not for a long time. So I'm really glad to have it. Making, is that three mascaras we've gotten so far. Awesome for me, because again, I switch out my mascaras a lot and I like trying different ones. Number 23 is like, is that like a charcuterie board or something? And it is Claudia. Never heard of this one, never seen it, so I don't know what color it's going to be. I'm thinking pink because of the coloring, but we'll see. Claudia, ooh la la. And it is a very, very pale, barely there pink. Really nice. So we've got such a cool little collection now of 5 different of these cute little powders. I love this. Really cool. And then we're down to the last one, which is 24, and it's a baguette. And it is, ooh la la, the Bad Gal Bang. And they have graced us with a big full-size mascara to finish off the Advent. Very well done. So cute. So many great things to try out that I'm really looking forward to. I love this at all. I'm so excited and here for it. Okay, so taking a look at this Fluff Up Brow Wax, I'm just going to put some on my hand to kind of see what it's like. It appears to be clear. And I guess it's just something that's supposed to kind of thicken up your brows. Personally, for me, I feel like I don't need this. I'm happy with just having my pencil. But, you know, I just wanted to check it out for a second. Then we have this 24-hour brow setter. And I just wanted to see if this is like a clear thing as well. Yes, it is. I think it just, if somebody has unruly brows or something like this, maybe it just helps to hold them in place. Like this would help thicken them up and this would help hold them in place. I'm happy with just using my brow pencil. I don't think I'm going to use these two brow products, but that's fine. Let's go ahead and use the Tight and Toned toning foam. 1 to 2 pumps to clean face and neck with your hands. So basically there's just 2 things on my mind that I wanted to mention today. 3 things, I guess. The first is I have this really good friend of mine who is just like a true blue, really genuine, sweet, kind person, and deserves all the wonderful things of life. And she's suffered a tremendous heartbreaking loss recently. And I just want to make note in my little records here of this space and time that we're at here, and just that she's in my thoughts, and that I'm just holding space for this terrible tragedy that's occurred, and that my thoughts are with her. This, I think, is just kind of refreshing, just like feel a little clean. It's a nice toner. I really like it. Like there couldn't have been a worse person for this to happen to, really, because like I said, she just deserves all the happiness in the world. And yeah. The other thing is the time space relating to my life that I'm in right now. Today is October 11th, and it's that time of year again. Like the autumn has always been my favorite time of year, but it's also the time of year that I start like reflecting, because this 2024, I'm 2 years and 10 months now from my mother's death, and so I'm like hitting the anniversaries of all of those lasts. Like we have in October, the last time me and my mom ever hung out, like just me and her, we went to St. Augustine. And then after that is the last time that we ever went out and had a fun day, like with other people in the family as well. And that's the last time that we got to hang out. And then me and Bobby went on a trip for our anniversary, which is Halloween. And then November is when she started getting really sick. And then December is when we found out that it was stage 4. And then Christmas is when she passed. So I'm just starting to hit those anniversary dates and like having this, you know, once again coming around the circle of the year and hitting those dates that just are like anniversaries and memories for me. And yeah, I'm holding space for that in my mind. I'm holding space for my friend in my mind that is just going through tremendous life changes and coping with all of that and figuring out how she's going to build her life going forward. let's see what we have here. I don't want to use the cleanser on camera, not the mask either. Let's go ahead and use the POREfessional. I've used this before. This is great stuff. And then the last thing that I just have going on in my life that I wanted to mention, just I kind of like to just have little records on my videos here of my life. Like, I like doing these because it's just kind of like a fun hobby that I have, but also like, you know, barely anybody watches these, but one day I'll be gone and like maybe some of my family members, like maybe my husband or something, will like want to go back. I always wish I had videos of my mom. I barely have any footage of her on video, just like seconds. But one day, you know, pictures and videos and my voice and me on here and like family photos, that'll be all that's left of all of us one day. And so I just kind of like to notate these different times going on in life, like what's going on. And so another thing that's been on my mind lately is I had this friend that she was like my best friend. Yeah, that's great stuff. And basically over time, we were friends for like a year and a half. I started feeling like she was treating me in a way that was not right. And so I eventually made the decision to break off the friendship. After second guessing myself and like talking to someone about it and just really giving it a lot of thought before I made any decisions. So I'm always uncertain of myself. Well, I found out later on that this person, as much as I thought that she was kind of like treating me wrong and doing me wrong, I ended up finding out later down the road that it was so incredibly much more and so much worse than anything I ever imagined. And so my instincts were spot on the whole time that I was second guessing myself. And so I just wanted to say, while I'm on here, that, you know, if you're in a situation where you feel like you're second guessing yourself, but you just have a feeling that something is not right, relationships are really hard to have these days. And the reason why is because people will pretend like they're your friend or, you know, your whatever. And we have something very wrong going on in society nowadays. And I'm not really sure 100% why. You know, I feel like there's been a major degradation of society ever since smartphones came into play. But I don't think it's just that either. And then especially in the past 4 years, you know, since 2020, I feel like the degradation of society and the degradation of human beings has really just ramped up exponentially. And so know and be aware and be on the lookout that there are so many people out there in the world that you think that you think you know them and you think that they're a specific person in your life, or that you know this about them or that you know that about them. And you actually don't, because they're deceivers. So watch out for the deceivers and trust your instincts. That's what I want to say about that. And so next, I'm going to go ahead and go into a separate mirror so that I can get like really up close in my eyes and try out this eyeliner and see what I think about how they're doing their liquid liner. Okay, I tried out the eyeliner. My assessment is it's pretty good. I wouldn't say it's as good as an Ico brand or as good as the NYX that I've tried before. That's like a fat marker and it's a lot more like a Sharpie. This has a very elongated tip to it, so it's a little bit harder to maneuver. I kind of did this eye like 4 times and then it still ran a little bit. And I said, well, that's just gonna have to be good enough. This one turned out okay, but this one was kind of just like, have to be good enough, you know. It's not like I'm trying to sit here and impress anybody, you know. But overall, pretty good. It is very saturated, so you don't have to keep going over it and over it. It's very like saturated black. So that's awesome. But I wish the tip was like a little bit shorter to give you a little bit better control. But other than that, it is overall pretty good, and definitely better than a lot of them out there. So that is the eyeliner. Now I'm going to try out my little mini mascaras. I'm not going to try out this big one, but I'm going to try out these minis, and I'm just going to do one coat of each of the three and then see if I get some long and luscious lashes. So here is with all three mascaras on. I have to say, I don't know if it dried too fast, if I was applying it too slowly or something. I feel like my eyelashes look not as full as I would have expected them to be and a little spidery. That could just be the result of one of these not really working great, and then, you know, it was just already like affecting the other, how the other ones went on. I'm not really 100% sure about that, but let me show you the difference in the brushes. So this one has a really good full brush, which typically is going to be good for volume, I would think. I typically would like a brush like this. This is the They're Real. Then this one is Fan Fest, and this one has a very curved brush, and it's also pretty full. I typically would like a brush like this. And then the Roller Lash, I feel like these don't work quite as good with the teeny tiny little short bristles like this. You know, but it's not the worst thing or anything. I'll definitely use these and keep these and use them. So let's get into these and we can swatch the colors a little bit. So the first one I want to look at is Starla. And it's just very light with a hint of shimmer. Then we have Terra. That's this one. This one goes on a lot thicker. And so I was thinking like terracotta. This definitely has more of a pinkish tone in it than I expected it to, and I really like that a lot. I think it's going to be great. Then there's Willa. And that is a nice light pink with a medium coverage. Then there's Claudia. And that is just really a barely there color with some shimmer in it. A very, very pale pink. And then finally we have Hula, the classic. I feel like this is probably one of their most popular ones, and one of the ones they've had out for a long time now is Hula. And this is a matte bronze. It's right here. So it's like a light bronze. Probably good for fair skin tones like mine. So that is our powder swatches, just a quick swatcheroo. Then we have this Professional setting spray. So it has like a really fine mist, which I do like because then you're not going to get any like droplets on your face messing up your makeup look. It's super, super fine spray and doesn't really have any scent. Now let's get into these. I'm not going to do the Benetint because we've already seen that on this channel. I feel like this is very widely known, but let's go ahead and swatch these other four here with these shades that are brand new to me and very exciting. These are going to be my favorites right here. All right, let's try out these lip colors. Swatch. So the first one we have here is called Guilty Pleasure. Ooh la la. And I'm just going to do a small line. There's Guilty Pleasure. Next is Honeymooner. Okay, Honeymooner is next, so let's try that out. Guilty Pleasure and Honeymooner. This one is definitely a thinner formula than the first one. See how it goes on much more sheer. This one is Red Velvet. Ooh, me likey the red velvet. That seems like a really nice wearable red to me. I just want to put on a little bit more of the Honeymooner. That might end up being my top favorite. Let's see. I'll put a tiny bit more on. Then the last one is Heat Wave. So let's see what a heat wave looks like. This one is quite red also. I would say it's a little bit of a darker red. Heat Wave is, whereas Red Velvet is a little bit more of a pinky red. I think this one is going to end up being my favorite color, but I think they're all really nice. Probably my least favorite is the, which one was it? Guilty Pleasure is, I think, this one that this one right here. This one doesn't have as much color saturation as the others, so I think that's going to end up being my favorite one. What did I say that one was? Honeymooner? Was that Honeymooner? Okay, let's try out Honeymooner. Getting myself mixed up. There's Honeymooner on my bottom lip. And then I'm going to do Guilty Pleasure on the top. Okay, so I think I had it mixed up. Honeymooner is the one with the sheer coverage. And Guilty Pleasure is the one that's a little more saturated. So let me get you a little closer up here so you can see how the bottom is a little less saturated and a little glossier than the top. So I'll just smash them together. And yeah, I feel like that's some really nice color. I feel like these are all nice colors. I feel like I'm going to just love all of these because two of them are reds, okay? But I love a good red if it's not a severe red. And I feel like these are going to be like really wearable, really nice reds that can definitely go with my skin tone without overtaking my face too bad, you know? Yeah, so definitely what I'm most excited for is these lips. I am so happy to get these and be able to try out these awesome, fantastic colors. They did not disappoint at all. They are just spot on with what I would have wanted and hoped for. All I would have hoped for. And I'm probably going to buy all 4 of these. So these powders are like my second favorite thing because like they're so cute. I love the beautiful pictures they put on the front of them. And they're like cute, they're travel friendly, and they're just like, there's a good range of different colors. I feel like you could probably use these on like eyelids and cheek. You know, you could use some of the more bronzy ones for your bronzer and then also put on a little of the pink on the apples of your cheek at the same time in the same makeup to have like, you know, bronze with a hint of pink kind of deal and like wear them together. So I think that would be really cute. And yeah, I feel like this was a great little collection I'm definitely glad that I got it. And if you would like to stay tuned, if there's anybody that saw this and enjoyed it and would like to subscribe, I also have ordered what I get pretty much every year now is company called Notoriously Morbid comes out with an advent calendar that's for Halloween because it's like a gothy, spooky type of brand, handmade cosmetics, and they do gorgeous, really shimmery multi-chrome eyeshadows and highlighters primarily is what I think that they do best. But there's also going to be other things in it like lip and stuff like that. And I also ordered, along with my advent calendar, a mascara because I don't think I've seen them do mascaras before, but they had colored mascaras, and I find it quite difficult to find a lot of brown mascaras anymore. They're almost always just black available, but they had a brown, so I went ahead and ordered a brown because I love a brown mascara. As somebody that's, you know, very fair, I feel like that's more of a natural look that goes with my face the best, even though, you know, it's just a little tweak of a difference. It's not a huge difference, but I still like it when I can find it. So we'll test out their mascara when it comes in the mail and see how it does, how it performs, and we'll look and see what all kinds of mysteries and surprises we can unbox in the advent calendar. So I'm super excited for that. Usually they have a very long lead time of about a month or so because it's handmade and they're always kind of backed up on orders. But surprisingly, my advent calendar shipped quite quickly, and I just got the shipping notification yesterday or the day before that it's already on its way, even though I just ordered it recently. So I was very excited that they prepared ahead for that, and I'm gonna get it in time for Halloween and everything. And yeah, as soon as it gets here, I will try to set aside some time so we can do this again. I hope you've enjoyed this. Let me know what you think about Benefit Cosmetics and these gorgeous lippies that they sent, and this adorable little grocery shopping trip that we went on today. Thank you for joining me, and have a wonderful time.